What's the Numbers TV?
Be the shooter. Patty Bells, what's up? I see you. What's the numbers is adding up? It's a major decision. Subtract the cap from the facts and let you make the decision. The other channels keep your brain all confused. You know the first blog you go for your latest urban news. What's the numbers, mob? You already know it ain't 100 if you ain't heard it from Pole Road. What's the numbers, mob? You already know it ain't 100 if you ain't heard it from Pole Road. If you like the content that What's the Numbers provide, first you hit the like button, then you gotta subscribe. If you like the content that What's the Numbers provide, first you hit the like button, then you gotta subscribe.
What's good? What's good? Coco Bread, Chris, I see you. Shots. Good look for the 99 cent. Appreciate that. Something's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Boogie Down Bronx in the building. Raccoon Game in the building. Illest moderator from the Bronx. 19 people in the building. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, please do. Share the live on your Twitter, on your Facebook, etc., Instagram. It's going to be a good one tonight, y'all. You heard? It's definitely going to be a good one. Boom, 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 boom. It's good, man. It's Martin Luther King today, man. It's MLK Day today, man. MLK Day today, bro. And we just got to realize, was it a dream or was it a nightmare? Because if you really think about it, some of the same shit that went on in his time still goes on today. And I think at a point in time in his life, prior to his assassination, he was starting to realize that that dream wasn't right. If you listen to some of his last speeches, you know what I'm saying? Because the military industrial complex and the powers that be are really running things. Things no run we, you know? They the ones that's running things out here, man. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all spend it? He said he led his people into a burning building. That's a fact. MLK survived it. Shorty put a pillow over his face afterwards. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know about all that. He ain't here. We ain't here. We wasn't there to see that. But he ain't here no more, you know. And, you know, like he said, he might have led his people into a burning building. Because you gotta understand, man. Like I was watching something today. Matter of fact, shout out to Doggy Diamonds. I was watching his vid, and he said something that make real good sense. What's good? What's good, W? He said something that make real good sense, bro. He said that like about the Jewish guys with the tunnels. So you haven't heard nothing from Michael Rappaport or Peter Rosenberg about that. You know what I'm saying? But they'll, you know, all on other topics dealing with that shit. Shout out to Bori. What's good? What's good? Salute, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Y'all started off right tonight, man. I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. But like I said, I'm more of a Malcolm person than an MLK person. Like I read a lot about Malcolm. And like I thought that, like I'm not to say I'm not, you know, not to shun anybody's religious preference or anything like that. But like I look at Christianity from a standpoint of it's very Eurocentric and it promotes slavery and it promotes a master. So, I was, and he was a lot of, I mean, but he had a lot of good speeches and good, I say, good intent. But he learned from somebody, like he studied Mahatma Gandhi, which was dealing with nonviolence, but Mahatma Gandhi was dealing with the caste system in India, where they shun other people. I don't know, based on economic or upbringing. Who knows? So Martin linked with Malcolm. That's when the government said, "Nah, we got to stop these niggas." Possibly. Yeah, I'm hip to Amos Wilson, the comedian. I remember Amos Wilson. Yeah, I think is that Flip Wilson. Is it Amos? I don't know. Flip Wilson. I don't, one of the two. I don't want to get him confused. But add on. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here to do. Add on. Because we gotta look like, all right. So boom, 3 people lost their lives in Memphis. 3 people. 3 people lost their lives. Hold on. Yeah, man. But like I was saying before I was interrupted, like I fuck with Malcolm, I fuck with Martin. Martin had good intent, but I just think sometimes if you look at if you look at the way society is in American history, right? America, the colonizers have always used this certain means to instill fear. And most of everything, if you, even any historical premise, was always violence. Always. Like I had to talk with my son the other day, right? I was listening to something about Gaza, Palestine, and all that, right? And I was telling him, like, about American history. I said a reason why America is supporting that because America is the main guilty party. They've done this already. They've done this already. The Trail of Tears. They committed genocides. You know what I'm saying? Committed all atrocities of terror. And like he said, like Martin was out there when they was walking across that bridge when they was getting sprayed with hoses and all that. You know what I'm saying? That process don't work. You know what I'm saying? That process don't work. If you look at historical premise, man, like you look at Nat Turner, you look at John Brown. John Brown was a white man too. You look at John Brown. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Y'all got, I mean, if you're young and you don't know who these people is, look them up. John Brown, Nat Turner, Toussaint in Haiti. But you see the thing about it is how they formulated all this shit in 1913 when they sold us to these Zionist bankers. You know what I'm saying? Basically everybody. The creation of a Federal Reserve, a private bank that controls a government's money. Come on, man. This shit is deeper than rap. I'm telling you, bro. So MLK didn't know. MLK came to realization of what he was up against. Because, the feds was watching him. He was on the Fed watch list. They tapping his phones. He going through all kinds of shit. They knowing what he doing. He's smashing, cheating. They telling we gonna, all that. They watching him. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, MLK dream. And now you got people like I'm gonna tell you, like black people, like we have to let down the shield and not come into things with a malicious intent. You know what I'm saying? When dealing with one another. Because sometimes now it's come to the point where we got some black folks that think that, yeah, I'd rather deal with the white man than deal with my own because these niggas I can't trust these niggas. But you can't trust the white man either because I done dealt with the white man and got fucked too. You know what I'm saying? People are people. And especially in this capitalist society, it promotes and associates nothing but individuality. That's all it does. But we're gonna move on. You know, it's about MLK Day spill. You know, and being that, you know, it's MLK Day, I got something to show y'all. Show you black people, man. I found it, man. So. All right. This it right here. Here we go, right here. You got it right here. This is from MLK Day for y'all to meet, for me. Pause.
Ah! Watch this. Let me help you out, Gladys. In America, watch this one I'm about to say. They have something called Chinatown, where only the Chinese people, they have their own banks, hospitals, their living conditions. They have Little Italy, where the Italians all gather together. But when we say, hey, let's black people get together, have our own banks, hospitals, they say, you're racist. That's racist. You don't see the problem with that? Yes, everyone can gather themselves together. Us, we're called racist if we do it. What? That is a trick. Crafty counsel that has been embedded in black people's minds.
So are you not being a racist?
Ah! Watch this. Let me help you out, Gladys. In America, watch this one I'm about to say. They have something called Chinatown, where only the Chinese people, they have their own banks, hospitals, their living conditions. They have Little Italy, where the Italians all gather together. But when we say, hey, let's black people get together, have our own banks, hospitals, they say, you're racist. That's racist. You don't see the problem with that? Yes, everyone can gather themselves together. Us, we're called racist if we do it. What? That is a trick. Crafty counsel that has been embedded in black people's minds.
Crafty counsel that's been embedded in black people's minds. Crafty counsel, bro. Embedded in our minds, bro. Crafty counsel. You know what I'm saying? To go deal with others. Because you go like them same guys that got the tunnels over there in that neighborhood, they own all that shit. All the store, they just buy, boom, they keeping the money inside. You know, it's crafty counsel. Because I'm like, Chinatown is in Manhattan. But a lot of motherfuckers go over there and spend money. You know what I'm saying? And they got their own little, you know, right there. Little Italy, same thing. Open your eyes, man. We're gonna get into some shit though, man. I want to know what y'all think about this though. Before we get into this big Jook CMG. I want to know, is this high fashion? Like, if y'all copping these right here? Or y'all going to the extreme? Well, I'm gonna show you two things. Are you copping these right here? copping these? Or are you going to the next level? Copping Louis V. Tim? Copping the Louis V. Tim? Or are you going to the next level, bro? Are you going to the next level? Are you going to the next level? Which one are you doing? You copping the Louis V. Tims or you going to the next level, bro? You getting the this is the next level. The Louis V. Tims of this. Which one? Which one, bro? The Louis V. Tims, or you just go to the next level? Like, yo, I'm gonna get Louis V. I'm always gonna be Louis. I'm always have Louis V on. I'm gonna always have Louis V on. Or you just doing these right here? Are you just doing these right here? The Louis V. Tims, man. I mean, like you can't even wear no boot cut jeans, like because the boot cut is gonna show. Like you know how niggas was showing they Gucci belts and shit. Like you gotta wear some some jeans to show off. You gotta have the tongue flaps. He said Pharrell be dropping the trash collection. The last LV I caught was Virgil shit. Hey, he said I got 0 tattoos. I be damn I get logo. I don't even own a tat on my face. Like niggas is wild. Like yo, like dude got gray hair. Dude that did that got gray hair, bro. He got gray hair. Look at him. He got gray hair, dog. Like, come on, son. Look what the comments say. He hates himself for sure. Come on, dog. You a grown-ass man. This is what happens when you don't have a healthy sense of self. Come on, bro. Is that what we doing now, man? That's what I'm saying. Is it MLK dream or a nightmare? Is that a nightmare or is that part of the dream? He said 1,700 for Tim's is crazy. Trash. I'll get 8 pairs of butters before I spend it on LV. But like, how much you think dude paid for the tats? For the LV tats, for all of that, how much you paid for that? You think? Pay about 300, 400? Nigga got LV eyebrows with an LV in the middle of his fucking head, with an LV fucking printed beard shadow. Like, come on, dog. Where you were? He wants to get a job in Louis. Is they gonna let him work in Louis Vuitton? Are they gonna let him work in Louis Vuitton, bro? He can't possibly get a job at Louis. LV initials better have a sentimental meaning to them. LV initials better have a sentimental meaning to him. Yo, but I know that dude. He used to get money. He went to jail and his ass took. He not right. Dude did like 12 in the feds. Say, I know that dude. He used to get money. He went to jail and his ass took. What do you mean? Like he got raped or something? And he got and his ass took. He not right. Dude did like 12 in the feds. Maybe take out the trash. Some shit. Son look like a cat burglar. I don't know. I'm just reading what Charles Heston said. He said he know that dude. He used to get money. He went to jail and his ass took. So what do you mean? Like he got finagled the bagel in jail? He got turned out? He let a motherfucker turn him out. That nigga's weird. That nigga's super weird. Ooh, that was a hell of a pass right there. That nigga's super weird, bro. That right there is super weird. That's definitely crazy. I don't give a fuck. I would do the Pharrell Timbs before I do that. But I wouldn't even buy the Pharrell Timbs. You know it's gonna be mad fucking. They're gonna have them Pharrell Timbs on Canal Street soon, bro. This nigga's gonna be buying a fake bot box with the Louis V shit on them too front. Dead ass. With the single soul. For real, for real. With the single soul, man. Single soul, single soul. Real deal, real spill, man. So I got something else. I want to know. Niggas just talking football. Don't sleep on the Texans. Texans look good, man. Eagles just scored. Devontae Smith scored a bomb. So Texans like, yo, like your boy CJ Stroud is the truth. Texans ain't beating the Ravens on Saturday. That's who they play? Oh, yeah, the Bills won. Yeah, the Chiefs going to yeah, Texas going to the Ravens. That's gonna be a good one. A Raven, Ravens got good defense, pause. But they ain't like I'm saying Lamar gotta prove it in the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say. He gotta prove it in the playoffs. He really gotta prove it. But who y'all think Capo talking about, man?
Do everything but rap. I know nostalgia sells, but that shit old, you heard? Come out and play. I could come to any studio I'm at. I'll cook any one of you niggas up from my era. And I got the bag to match it, you heard? This is a public service announcement. 2024, I'm giving out all smoke to you niggas from my era. What happened? You heard? What happened? Tell them old niggas get in the studio. They trying to do everything but rap. I know nostalgia sells, but that shit old, you heard? Come out and play. I could come to any studio I'm at. I'll cook any one of you niggas up from my era. And I got the bag to match it, you heard? This is a public service announcement. 2024, I'm giving out all smoke to you niggas from my era. What happened? You heard? What happened?
So Jim talking big, dog. I mean, he talking big. Do you think I'm asking? Do you think is he talking about the nostalgia? Is this a shot at Cam and Mace? You know what I'm saying? He said Capo need to help Joel's right because bro just dropped the weak ass snippet. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Capo has stepped the shit up, but is this? I think is the nostalgia is what Cam. I think it's Cam and Mace's relationship is kind of nostalgic. I think it's a shot. I don't think he would go at Killer. He know he can't fuck with Killer. And really, Mace taught him how to rap. He really can't. I don't know, but Capo has stepped his balls up, but he's real confident. He's real confident. He said, Jim giving me bozo vibes. Them trying to go up against Mace. He hasn't been mentioned in a while, so definitely. Nah, he can't see Cam or Mace. Jim Ames, no rap. I mean, he definitely can't see Kiss. Like, would you consider them from Jim era? I mean, he was running around, but like, if you really want to be technical, Jim first album dropped. I was in jail. That was like 2004, 2005. You know what I'm saying? So was this era? He the back end is like, I'm gonna say Mason Cam in the 90s, but maybe he's the era in age. He said Mace can't mess with Mace. Or Mace can't mess with Jim. Boris said he not talking to Kiss. Jim ain't no rapper, is he? Hustler Poem. But like I'm saying, his era. He says era. Like, if you want to go to the 90s, you put Nas. Like, you put a lot of niggas in. Nas is active. You know what I'm saying? So, the inactive ones, you may be talking about Mace, Cam. I don't know, bro. Who I think he talked? I think, let's play it again. I think he said the nostalgia. That's what he said. That's if you gotta effective communication. Effective communication. He said the nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? The nostalgia. That was a shot at Cam. Killer been sneak dissing him too. Killer sneak diss the whole movement though, I think. You know what I'm saying? Because he still get paid when they do Dipset shit. He get a check when they using the logo.
Them old niggas get in the studio. They trying to do everything but rap. I know nostalgia sells, but that shit old, you heard? Come out and play. I could come to any studio I'm at. I'll cook any one of you niggas up from my era. And I got the bag to match it, you heard? This is a public service announcement. 2024, I'm giving out all smoke to you niggas from my era. What happened?
He said, this is a public service announcement. I'm giving out all smoke to you niggas in my era. What happened? He said nostalgia sells. Because what do you think is selling? It is what it is. The nostalgia of them being back to one another. Pookie Love, you saying some bullshit. He said he talking about Ludacris and Scarface. I say definitely a Mason Cam shot. I don't think he talk because Mason Cam said some shit on the show about like when he's around, like I guess he don't get money. Like, now like when he ain't around, he see all kinds of shit going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when he come around, like, it ain't like that money shit ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did say some shit like that, but I don't know. It's a lot of back and forth between the two. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of back and forth between the two. But shall we move on? Shall we move on, man? Shall we move on? Your man that was talking all the shit, inviting all these niggas to fight and doing all the trolling. Blueface, yeah, not scheduled to get out of jail until later this summer. Blueface behind bars of a probation violation that he got hauled in the court over last week, and now we learn he ain't due to get out for a while, months in fact. The rapper was making headlines on Friday after the officials say he violated one or more terms of his probation in his club beatdown assault case here in LA from a few years ago. On Friday, there was a hearing scheduled and the case cited some type of probation violation, though it's unclear that what exactly he's alleged to have done. By the way, this was just the latest in several probation violation hearings during the case. Anyway, there was a video of him making the rounds online as well, showing him presumably headed to court. In this clip, Blue said he was just there to handle some business, although he did hint at the possibility he might be jailed right on the spot. Blueface is in custody at the county jail right now, and according to online records, he ain't scheduled to be released until the summer. More specifically, Blueface is not scheduled to be cut loose until July 2nd, 2024. Although with overcrowding in jail, it's certainly possible he'll be released sooner than this. No word on which wing of the jail he's being housed in just yet. It looks like they're still sorting that. Still, Blue will likely be out of the public eye for the foreseeable future. something his mother was decrying on Friday, and also blaming on his baby moms, Krishan and Jaden. She claimed these ladies had brought him nothing but trouble, a sentiment echoed by Blues manager Wack 100 as well. As you well know, he's been very active over the past 12 months on a number of fronts, and it looks like somewhere along the way, law enforcement saw something that they felt violated his probation terms and then rang him up for it. We're still working to figure out what exactly Blue is accused of doing and getting clarity on a realistic timeline for his release. Until then, he's locked up. One last thing. Blueface is on probation in this Vegas strip club case too. So this situation could probably trigger a violation of his probation there as well. Not good from his point of view. I guess that's when trolling goes bad, dog. When trolling goes bad. You know what I'm saying? He's in a fucked up situation. He's doing all that dumb shit. And now he locked up to July. He about to miss all the spring, then in half the summer. You know what I'm saying? And he about to be going through fades like a motherfucker. He PC'd out at LA County probably. You know what I'm saying? He whatever crib he is. South Memphis in the building was good. He said, Jook got smoked. You hear that? Friday, 126. Everybody can't go. Yeah, Benny the Butcher. I see you, G-Balls. Everybody can't go. That's a hell of a saying. Everybody can't go. That's when clout chasing goes bad. It ain't even that. Like, it's still like, it's definitely clout chasing going bad. And one of the people he clout chased got a response to him today.
What would y'all rather be doing? Sitting in jail broke or free with millions of dollars? Y'all pick y'all choice. And y'all let me know. What would y'all rather be doing? Would y'all rather be rich with millions of dollars, chilling, doing whatever you want to do, or would you rather be in jail broke on 14 million and getting sued? Come on, man. It's level to this shit. I don't want no real smoke. Nigga don't want no real smoke. They going out sad about Big Draco. They crashing out about Big Draco. They talking about you happy Blue locked up. Hell no, let that free that nigga, man, so we can beat his ass. Fuck you talking about? We don't wish jail on nobody. I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. Shit was so lame, bro. Let that out so we can. What would y'all rather be doing? Sitting in jail broke or free with millions of dollars?
Do you think he was trolling him? Like re-trolling him? Like, yo, do you think he kind of wished it? Because it is like, he may not have wished it, but he kind of gloated over the fact that dude is in jail. And then he brought up, this is how you know he's talking about the nigga. Because he said, 14 million. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying you're broke in jail. I'm pretty sure Wack is going to take care of him. He's going to have some money on his books. Yeah, I seen that too. Poop Shiesty. You know, I mean, this shit is all, like I said, is it a dream or is it a nightmare, man? Look at the direction the youth is headed, man. Look what we contributed to. Look what's being glamorized, what's being talked about. Like I gave a live the other, like maybe a week ago, and I had some educational shit. Motherfuckers wasn't even, it was like 17 people. Like when I talk about shit like that, motherfuckers know. When we talk about the real shit, like the street shit, oh, this is in there. So what you want to learn? We got to change our mindsets, man. We got to get it together. Gotta get it together, man. It's the crab in the bucket mentality, that Willie Lynch syndrome. Definitely. That's a fact. Definitely. That is a fact. The Willie Lynch syndrome, bro. The Willie Lynch syndrome, man. We gotta do better, people. We gotta do better. But it's about that time, man. We're gonna dive to the main topic. Big Jook, Young Dolph, CMG, PRE, murder in Memphis, man. Dr. King got murdered in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, man, Memphis has been not to say, some black prosperous people there too, but Memphis hasn't probably situationally changed from the time Dr. King got killed to now. You know what I'm saying? The racism is underhanded, but it's still impoverished black folks. It's still, haters amongst us. We've been infiltrated and brainwashed so much that we don't want to work with one another. So all that is ongoings. Those are definite ongoings. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get into the roots of this situation, man. And this could be a possibility of why Jook ain't here today. You know what I'm saying? This could be a possibility why Jook ain't here today.
It's beside two real niggas. Two real niggas with a pussy in the middle, man.
That's Big Jook.
Y'all don't do that, man. Don't fuck with our legacy. So pussy right here, y'all. Two guys. So, man. Hey, y'all. I'm finna start a GoFundMe, man. Cause I know a lot of you rap
He was
niggas
strolling at the Young Dolph
fucked
got
up out here, man. Can't do no shows.
He don't live in Memphis either.
Ain't save no money. So guess what? I'm gonna come say today. I'm gonna come pay you niggas rent if y'all got somewhere to stay. I'll pay your car note. I'll pay your jewelry note so you won't get repoed. You feel me? Whatever else you renting or leasing, I'm gonna pay that shit. I don't pay no bitch beside two real niggas. Two real niggas with a pussy in the middle, man. Y'all don't do that, man. Don't fuck with our legacy. So pussy right here, y'all. Two guys. So, man. Hey, y'all. I'm finna start a GoFundMe, man. Cause I know a lot of you rap niggas fucked up out here, man. Can't do no shows. Ain't save no money. So guess what? I'm gonna come say today. I'm gonna come pay you niggas rent if y'all got somewhere to stay. I'll pay your car note. I'll pay your jewelry note so you won't get repoed. You feel me? Whatever else you renting or leasing, I'm gonna pay that shit. I don't pay no bitch, but
So that's Big Jook. That's Big Jook. After Dolph got killed. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time he was on. You know what I'm saying? No respect. I understand, like, they had tension. But sometimes you don't gotta expose, like, a dead nigga can't do nothing. So you don't gotta expose how you really felt. You know what I'm saying? The dead nigga can't do nothing. What can the dead nigga do to you? You know what I'm saying? So that karma, that, and then it's so much shit. It's so much like speculation, right? Like, you know, Seti Nash talked about Yo Gotti mama being in, like I've seen some other shit where they say Yo Gotti mama wasn't in the truck. You know what I'm saying? You're right. That behavior is unacceptable no matter what age. Some people said that Big Jook was stuck in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? That he was stuck in the night. I mean, he was getting money in the 90s. He always, you know, like he might have been stuck into that, you know, so that behavior was acceptable. You know what I'm saying? But like to go from that to go to this, you know what I'm saying? Because this was earlier the day before, prior to him getting shot. This is him and Gotti at both ends, funeral, man. It's him and Gotti at both ends funeral. That's good right there, the pastor looking forward. That's Gotti right next to him. You know what I'm saying? That's probably his aunt and his mom. Both ends used to go with their aunt. You know, and they were saying, you know, in Memphis, you know, both ends. Like Memphis got a lot of hustlers, man. I tell you, Lori Harvey Daddy, goddamn Craig Pettis. It's a lot of hustlers come out of Memphis, man. It's secure. And it's condolences to the family, you know. His final moment on earth. Gotti was at the funeral, so people can start speculating that, you know, Gotti was secure. The words on the street, man, that the hit was for Gotti. Like originally, like the shit that Seti Nash was saying about like they in the back row. That shit. From what I heard from the street, that shit is cap, dog. Like they ain't even go in the funeral. They knew he was gonna be there. Matter of fact, it's somebody else that explains it a little bit better than, you know what I'm saying, than I do. I'm gonna play his shit too. We from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? They said that the love be so fake that the hate be so real. Seemed like Dolph had more real steppers than Pac and Vaughn could ever have. They drumming shit now for 3 years straight. That's what they heard. There's a lot of CMG people that's gone. It's dead or in jail. Like Dolph, I'm gonna be rich. Like from the people that I've talked to and the people that I've seen online, like Dolph really had a heavy presence in Memphis. People they love that man. They love Dolph, bro. They said Dolph did a lot of shit for the community and everything, bro. So they love that nigga Dolph, man. They love that nigga. So Hernandez was related to the deceased OG funeral that they had attended. I mean, it's a lot of shit. They were saying that son, one of them owed some bread, a gambling debt. It's all kinds of, you know, speculation. But from what I was told and heard, that them same hitters, Gotti had police escorts and Gotti had like super security and like so did Jook to an extent, but Gotti was just coming in and out. Gotti was coming to the funeral and Gotti got on a flight back to LA. You know, so I don't think he went to the repast. But Jook was staying in town for a few days, you know, because he had to help his mom out with Privé and stuff like that. And, you know, hey. But it's a lot of, like, Memphis ain't, listen, man. Do you see how these niggas is moving, bro? Like, I'm gonna show you the article. This how they was moving. They was not moving like the niggas that killed Dolph. The niggas that killed Jook was on some correct. You don't see no pictures of them. All you see is this. That's all you see. They released the image of the vehicle they may believe to be connected to the fatal shooting Saturday on Winchester Road. All you see is the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? You got another shot of the vehicle right here. No plates on it. Fucking super black tint. Super black tint. That shit is burnt. That shit is gone. That shit is in a river somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That shit is in a river somewhere, bro. That shit might be a Stoli. No tags, nothing. You know what I'm saying? We all know what happened. I read the article, but I'm going to read this part. He said, during a press conference Saturday evening, Deputy Chief Paul Wright said police were analyzing video, but did not have a suspect identified at the time. He said it was also not clear if there were multiple shooters. We do feel like the individual that was shot was possibly targeted by the suspect. Of course they were targeted. They was laying at the funeral. They was at the funeral. They knew from the speculation and everything I heard, they knew that Gotti and Jook would be in town for Bovan funeral, bro. They knew that. That's their uncle. They looked up to him. You see all the old school pictures with them, like, you know, he was married because he was married to their aunt. So, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't blood uncle, but you know what I'm saying? But they look up to him and like, you know, they family was getting money. So like they were saying like the Mims, because that's what they call them, the Mims and the Bovans, and you know what I'm saying? And like I guess some people in Memphis feel that they you know they look down upon people like they like you know and Dolph wasn't, you know, Flipper wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? He said facts, that car burnt on the chop shop. But see, they ain't doing no hits and no bends, popping out, shooting, doing all that dumb shit like Hernandez hired them niggas, allegedly hired them little young Trula Mafia niggas to do. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing no dumb shit like that. Then going on rap videos and shit, and they ain't doing all that clout shit. These niggas is trained killers. That's why I don't think that Yo Gotti mom was in the car, because she might have been clapped too. From what I was told, that they wasn't in the car. Jook was trying to get in the car. He was trying to get in the car. You know what I'm saying? Him and his man were trying to get in the car. Of course, removing license plate seemed that's more than premeditated. Of course, that's how you come on, dog. Removing the license plate, definitely, bro. And at that point in time, if the Jakes is on their ass, they might have been shooting out with the police. Shit, them niggas is trained to go, and they saying that Jook got hit with a switch. I mean, I got pictures of it. I don't want to show that because I don't want to get it, you know, banned or whatever. But I got pictures of that shit. Y'all probably done seen it. It's all over the internet. But here go a dude right here. He from Memphis. This is a dude named Stang G. He from Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is his speculation on the whole situation, bro. He said it seems to be a cartel hit and Dolph get back a perfect decoy. Eric Bovan was a kid. Why would the cartel hit Jook though? And Bovan died natural causes. Like, come on, Miguel. Come on, make it make sense, man. Why the cartel? Come on, bro. That got something to do with Dolph, man. We ain't gonna speculate. What is Jook? Jook ran off on the plug. He ain't selling no drugs. They get money, man. They get money, man. He ain't selling no drugs. Now, he from Memphis. I don't know if it's accurate, but he from Memphis, bro. He's speaking on it. I'm going to play what he got to say. This is Stang G.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Man, look. Look, this what I gotta tell y'all today, man. Oh man. Gonna get all the way into this whole situation, man. Look, first thing first, man. Big Jook, RP. Dolph, RP. And all the big dogs in the city, man, who really lost their life to the streets. RP. Y'all already know the show must continue. Real Streets Entertainment is only real. So I gotta tell y'all exactly what it is. Oh man. See, first thing first, bro. Man.
What the fuck?
Going back to Memphis was already a bad idea. Oh man. Y'all run them lights up, get me hyped up, man. You know what I'm saying? Run them lights up, get me hyped up. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Stang G, we pushing strong in the game. Y'all already know. But if y'all really notice how everything been moving lately, how they blitzed off is the same situation. How Big Jook situation came about. Oh man, you feel me? The same situation. How Dolph got blitzed, Jook got blitzed. You understand, G? So what I mean about Gotti sacrifice Big Jook, I mean by the energy. Gotti energy sacrifice Big Jook. Because the energy, the hate energy spread it. And it's still spread. You understand, G? So that incident and that energy ended up traveling to Big Jook demise. Understand, G? Now, peep game. A lot of folks really don't know that these people had at least a full 2 weeks, to plan this whole thing. Understand, G? See, when folks found out Bovan funeral was coming, they automatically knew how to set up everything. And everything I'm saying is simple mathematics. Understand, G? See, Big Jook was already saying on his IG, they'll snake him before they face him. They'll snake him before they face him. You understand, G? So there had to be somebody he knew was really about their business. Understand, G? Read between the lines. See, now, everybody sitting back watching the circus. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just sitting back watching everything unfold right in front of their eyes. And everybody knows simple mathematics. So who was Big Jook aiming at? Somebody he already knew. A situation didn't go right. You understand, G? See, Big Jook already knew the walls was closing in. The game, the walls was just closing in on him. So everybody over there knew they played the game wrong. And I'm going to say this Go Van, Bo Van situation was really real because True already had showed them that he put allegations on Go Van that he was snitching. So that was already put out there through the bloggers, but the streets know was real. Everything alleged for entertainment purpose, but you know was real. Understand G. So Pete Gang, the streets looking at this situation like, damn, what's gonna really happen? What they waiting for? I heard plenty of folks say that. What they waiting for? They ain't waiting no more. You feel me? See, the thing about it, when you really play with real killers, you know, real killers is really with it. So when Big Jook said they'll snake them before they face them, he said something like that, you know what I'm saying? Basically, he knew they'll send a blitz. He knew he was messing with some high-ranking street individuals. Understand G. So Pete Gang, basically, Big Jook was ton. I wouldn't even say his ops. But at the same time, the streets would say his ops because Yo Gotti them really, how should I say this? They really called in people who they really wasn't locked in with, but they wanted dudes so bad. Yeah, I know what I mean. R.I.P. to that guy, the king of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? The king of Memphis. And you know, he still got that energy. R.I.P. to Dog. They wanted him so bad that a lot of people see they went outside the circle to get at him. It's simple mathematics. So if you go outside your circle, it's only so long if you don't do exactly what the people on the outside say or do exactly what they feel you need to be doing, they become your worst enemy. And that's exactly what's going on. Oh man, Pete Gang. So now they going outside to move the chessboard around. They just don't know that basically they ain't got no control of this whole situation. Oh man, understand. See, the thing about it, you can go get the wolves and everything like that. You can go get the wolves, but can you tame the wolves after you go get them? Understand, G? See, that's when everything get real. After you go get the wolves, you gotta make sure you feed the wolves properly because the wolves will turn on you. Understand, G? And when the wolves turn on you, you already know what type of people they is. So now, you ready for a person to face you and then snake you. Because you know the wolves will pull a sneak attack out the blue. And they don't care when they do it. They don't care where they do it. They gonna do it. Oh man. So now, they know they got real wolves who really don't care. See, when you in the gangster major, there's just something that you really want to be in. But when these real gangsters go hard on you, they don't care who you got around. I'm talking about real deal people with no heart at all. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about cold-blooded, a cold heart from the start type of situation. A cold heart from the start. Like, they don't care who they tell on. What you gonna do about it? I'll knock you out right now if you even call me a snitch. Them type of individuals. See, them the worst individuals you can play with. Because they outlaws. They ain't got no rules at all. They don't play no games. They'll snitch on you and get on you. And that's a dangerous person. You understand, G? See, when you don't care about nothing to nobody, how can you control this type of person? And that's a learn to listen. Everybody ain't meant to be around and bring in just to go against somebody else. It ain't even about the will. You just doing it because you want to show the world that you got power. And see, thing about it, now the world really see you ain't got power. You got money power because the money give you the power. So when you run out of money, you ain't got no more power. Understand, G? So now the world see that you going against the wolves. So it's only so long that the wolves will take you off your throne. Oh man. See, if people gotta understand what they doing when they doing it. So y'all did all this to turn around and lose. See, a lot of folks I overheard that Gotti won the war. Or should we just say he won the first battle? Because the war still ain't over. Understand, G? Oh man. See, I ain't about it. People sending me stuff about the Bovan funeral. You know what I'm saying? RP to Bovan. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, everybody knew Big Jook was gonna be at the Bovan funeral because they was locked in. A lot of folks say they were family. So they had that small window of time. Really, there's a lot of time when you're dealing with people who really do this. They had all that time to plan this whole situation out. And see, thing about it, this situation, people thinking, like, hold on, they gotta make this move because this Dolph case is real. Oh man, they gotta make this move because the Dolph situation is really real. So now, simple mathematics. Y'all just think about this. Pete Gang. Simple mathematics. If Big Jook out the way, they can go along with they play. See, a lot of folks playing for their life. They ain't playing for the money. They ain't playing for the strikes. They ain't playing for the fame. They ain't worried about their name. They just trying to make sure they move the chess moves around so they can stay in the game. Out here on these bricks. You understand, G?
This nigga rapping.
Oh, man. Peep game, though. See, now, the city, everybody looking around and trying to see what's going on. But if this a major situation. See, Big Jook, his life was on the line because of the energy CMG put out. Sad situation, but it's real. Sad situation, but it's really real. You understand, G? See, that energy made people feel like, man, they don't care about me. You know what I'm talking about? They just trying to get what they get and move on with life. So the streets don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Because you think you go flush these folks, and these folks ain't gonna have no say so, and they just gonna go to jail for 40 years. Cause of who? Cause of y'all beef situation, and you ain't coming through it. See, when you start speaking on the wolves, y'all must ain't do something the wolves wanted y'all to do. Understand, G? Because you gotta have some big nuts to play with somebody in that type of manner, or they really know you ain't got it in you, so they gonna do what they gonna do because they was the muscle. Read between the lines. Oh my! See, the thing about it, a lot of folks don't know that CMG ain't the old CMG from back in the days. Shout out to everybody out there who used to rock with CMG, V-Slash and everybody out there. Heard you beefing with a dyke. You remember Gotti said that? Y'all remember Gotti said that. Shout out to her though. But a lot of folks know that Gotti, or we can say CMG, nah, they ain't had it. They ain't had that push like they used to have back in the days. See, baby, they ground the nine. Nigga try to disrespect Big Bougie, then got a chopper and left them wet. You know what I'm saying? They weren't moving like that no more. But you know what? Part 2, or part 3, part 4 segment, I'm going to get all the way down into the game. But y'all got to know it's real out here. Understand, G. You got to keep it P, man. If you don't keep it P, what is you doing? What is you doing? Man, this is the show, and we're going to keep the show popping. We ain't stopping at all. Comment, like, subscribe. Most of all, open up your eyes, man. Big love and all the above. Because it's only real, and I'm going to tell y'all exactly what it is. Make sure y'all follow Stang G 1000. You know what I'm saying? 90-second shoutouts. It's only getting bigger. It's only greater later.
So yo, like I said, he said they had 2 weeks. They knew both that they was gonna come. They gotta pay. They gonna pay their respects to both ends. They don't live in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Danny, the whole CMG, they said don't live in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? From what I heard. You know, I could be wrong. But you know, it ain't I'm like it ain't safe for them in Memphis, really. And you know, they follow the Boosie form of thinking, you know, like Boosie say, most rappers or you know, people associated with they get killed in their hometown. And Big Jook got killed in his hometown. And from what Stang G saying, it's possibly because he ain't feed the wolves. Govan, the dude, Govan Hernandez, he's out on house arrest. So they already got the word they like he working. You know what I'm saying? He working. It's all kinds of speculation that the chief of police had information implicating, you know, Gotti and Big Jook for the Dolph shit, and it's like it's all kinds of shit, man. There's so much to this fucking story. Murder in Memphis, man. The same place where MLK got assassinated. same place. MLK got assassinated. You know what I'm saying? A man that stood on the principle of nonviolence, nonviolent civil rights, civil disobedience. You know what I'm saying? And he had a dream. Millions of people went. And now, as black people, are you more concerned of getting killed by somebody that look like you or killed by somebody that doesn't? That's the $1 million question. When you walk outside your house, are you on defense or offense? Are you on defense towards people that are supposed to be on the same team? Or are you on offense? Which one is it? Because, like, you know, like he was saying, all the hustlers, like, he's a kingpin. I'm pretty sure Marjorie husband was, her first husband was there, all the old Memphis players. He said way more murders than Thug Case and Lucci. FBI working, getting information. Hey, you may never know, bro. Yo, because the chief of police in Memphis used to be the chief of police where I live at. Before then, she was assistant deputy in Atlanta. And I mean, the only thing she did over to where I'm at, she bought the shot spotter here. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, she wasn't too effective. You get my drift? She wasn't that effective for me. You know what I'm saying? But this is, I'm gonna show you something else. This is something that they said that this dude right here, this is something that was said prior to this thing happening in the Big Jook. Watch this. What the fuck?
Big Jook. You know what I'm saying? Big Jook. See, we trying to make Yo Gotti turn his comments off. Cause we trying to, as soon as we catch Big Jook, we trying to get Yo Gotti to turn his comments off. You see what I'm saying? Cause we gonna flood his comments with the young Dolph. You see? That's how we gonna do that. So we gotta make Yo Gotti call. We gotta send them the
Spam them Dolphs in them comments.
Yeah, spam the Dolph. We gotta send. We gotta make Yo Gotti cry with the ribbon on the casket, not the ribbon on the Tesla. You see? That's how that gotta go right there. So everybody, Big Jook, be careful, bro, because folks looking for you. Big Jook.
That's what he said. Folks,
you know what I'm saying? Big Jook. See, we trying to make Yo Gotti turn his comments off. Because we trying to, as soon as we catch Big Jook, we trying to get Yo Gotti to turn his comments off. You see what I'm saying? Because we gonna flood his comments with the young Dolph. You see? That's how we gonna do that. So we gotta make Yo Gotti call. We gotta send them the
spam them Dolphs in them comments.
Yeah, spam the Dolph. We gotta send. We gotta make Yo Gotti cry with the ribbon on the casket, not the ribbon on the Tesla. You see? That's how that gotta go right there. So everybody, Big Jook, be careful, bro, because folks looking for you.
Now that was supposedly prior to. He said, be careful because folks is looking for you. And I'm pretty sure they are in Gotti's comments with the Dolphin. I know they are. He probably did cut his comments off. He might have deactivated his social media. He just lost his brother. And from what I've heard, he looked up to Big Jook but Big Jook was like his father. It was the father figure in the house. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Irvin said, all this over a female. It's deeper than that. I think that, all right, so you got to understand. All right, put it like this. It's deeper than that. I'm gonna give it to you from this perspective. So you got to look at it from this. Gotti was a young nigga getting money in Memphis. His family, like they was getting money. He was raised up getting money amongst hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Dolph's upbringing wasn't the same. Dolph used to cut hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? Dolph upbringing. Dolph selling bud. Gotti selling coke. And he dealing with motherfuckers that got big coke. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different perspective from coming from the point. All right, Gotti came at Dolph like a little nigga when he tried to sign him. Thinking like, you know, I've been doing this, like that. And then on top of that, from Dolph, what Dolph said, Gotti was talking down on Zedzilla and all these other niggas, and Snooty, whatever the other nigga name, Snooty, whatever his name was. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Dolph ain't signed with the nigga. Like, he ain't like how he was doing. And he basically tried to little boy the nigga, but Dolph was getting a little money too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to let you little boy me. But see, he's been used to that because he's always came up getting money. We had like niggas underneath him and motherfuckers riding his coattails because he getting money. Definitely ego. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, that happens. So then Dolph goes on shit talking about Gotti. Then the shit with Gucci. You know, Dolph was fucking with Gucci. And the shit with Gucci and Gotti. Gotti, you know their history, their situation. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, that's when the kind of lines that it's saying is drawn. But then when he made the diss, like he made the diss song, no, it's after the 100 shots. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he smashes baby mom, whatever happened. You know, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But Gotti felt that he had to prove himself. It was ego involved because of his status prior to. Like, I was that nigga in the streets before this rap shit. That's how Gotti felt. You know what I'm saying? It's the worst 40K he could ever spend. Started a whole genocide. Now I'm saying, so do you like Gotti can't be in a position where he got to be automatically thinking get back, because he already know like the Fed. I'm super up. He got lawyers. The Feds is watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing he really could do as far as like get back right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what do you expect? He just lost his brother. But you got to look at the way the dominoes fall, my man. You pushed the first domino. The next domino came back and hit you, and it's going to keep going and keep going. If he really got it, he could. He ain't John, dog. Come on, stop it. He ain't Teflon in Memphis, man. You see, he don't even live in Memphis. The word is, after the funeral, Gotti and his, because they said the dudes didn't even go in the funeral. The dudes was outside. That white truck was outside somewhere further, but they had their eyes on the funeral. They had their eyes. Now, it might have been somebody inside, on the inside, on the jack, who knows? Because you see the funeral. We're going to show the funeral again. You see how big the joint was, bro. The shit was a huge spot. Mind you, the dude is a kingpin. You know what I'm saying? Bovan is a kingpin. So he been getting money. The funeral is huge. So the whole town is in this motherfucker. It took. Right there. You got it right there behind you. And then look, this is Gotti at Bovan funeral. Now, and his mom and him up there. His mom had to go identify his Jook body. Are they gonna have a funeral in Memphis? Or they have a private ceremony in LA. Honestly, it ain't. Like, you know, imagine how he's thinking. I gotta move crazy now. I think they still CMG still on tour. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, but he was moving correctly. That's why they ain't fuck with him. They couldn't get to him. That's why they couldn't get to him. They wanted him. The word is they wanted him, but they couldn't get to him. Yeah, his man returned fire. He had one shooter with him. His man returned fire and they ate him up. I heard he's dead now too. There was police at the funeral. The repast was somewhere else. It was police presence. Like Gotti came in with a police presence. He had security and police, they said. Gotti had a security nigga when he walked up to the motherfucking thing to pay his respects. He said, watch Gotti how when he moves, they'll protect him at his funeral. At this funeral, he's moving right himself. I mean, like I said, would they have a funeral in Memphis? Would they have would it be smart to have a funeral in Memphis? I mean, that's his hometown. That's where the mom lived. Now, is it safe? Like now, would you if you got it, right? They done killed my brother. Or you move your mom, you got to get the fuck out of Memphis. Mom, you got to go. You coming to live with me in LA. That's the frame of mind I'm thinking. That's how I would think. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm this listen. Sometimes you pull the wrong strings, bro. Like Mike Larry said, that 40,000 might have been a bad decision. It's plenty. It was niggas. I see niggas driving around with no plates all the time. Dogs, like that shit is nothing. Police ain't everywhere, bro. And half the time, like, come on, man. Trust me. That's easy to do, bro. That's easy to do. To drive around with no plates. There's motherfuckers that drive around with no plates to go through tolls every day. Yeah, they said that Big Jook. I seen that too. That he got shot at a couple days ago at a car show. But then they were saying it could be some shit like some dudes that got killed that outside of Privé in the parking lot. Jook is on the recording identifying, and then they said those three dudes got indicted for murder or some shit or whatever. Something dealing with his sister. Like, you know, is it safe for the Mims? Is it safe for Gotti's family in Memphis right now? That's the question. Is it safe? Said Gotti better chill on out at this point. If he's smart, because them feds is watching him hard. Definitely. And he got money. Once you make the money elevate, you change the class of people you're around. Remember what Boosie said about staying in the hood. But Gotti don't stay in the hood. He live in LA, bro. He got a mean crib in LA. Him and Angela, they just flew there. They flew right out after the funeral. He probably he might have landed in LA, and then that's when they found out that his brother got murdered. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to G Wolves, Kevin Ferguson. Kevin Ferguson said they should have left the Dolphin alone. I agree, bro. You already tried to clip him. He done got shot at in LA, shot at in Charlotte. Like he was looking Teflon. He clipped him at home. Over nothing, bro. Black folk, we gotta do better. That's why I say, is it a dream or is it a nightmare, bro? Martin looking down. Is it a dream or is it a nightmare? My black folks killing one another. You know what I'm saying? Is it a dream or is it a nightmare, bro? We got somebody right here. He from Memphis, man. And he got something to say in regards to the situation. You know.
Can we stop? Can we stop? Please, can we stop? I'm serious. I pray to the Most High God. Can we stop all this killing, all this shooting, all this stealing, all this robbing? Can we stop? I just heard somebody that we all know just got shot and killed. Just got the call from my partners in the streets. Seriously, I pray to the Most High God for us all the time. But can we stop? Serious. I don't know who's going to hear this, but I talked to my cousins. I talked to my partners. I talked to my nephews. I talked to my people who still in the streets and my people who used to be in the streets who are no longer in the streets. And we have these conversations trying to see what can we do. But can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop?
So what are the solutions? So I'm glad I'm a civilian. These street guys be going through it. That's a fact. I mean, I'm grounded in morality and principality because I've been in the streets. I'm a civilian, but I don't certain aspects I'm not gonna bend the brake on. You said the solution starts with education, in my opinion. That is true. But some of the shit that they teach you is false. So you got to be able to parse the truth out of some of the shit they teach you. Like anything dealing with science, arithmetic, with some of the history and maybe dealing and maybe the structuralized language of like English can be, contain falsities to it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as that is concerned, and then they teach you how to be a worker and not to be an owner. They teach you how to be a worker. They program you like 9 to 5. Nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 being an employee. Nothing wrong with it. That's what you choose. He said, since you a civilian, when the boys come, you're gonna give up. I said, there's certain. I said, this. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? I grounded with a certain principality and morality from me being in the streets. So that should answer your question, Dodo Bird. Come on, D Fleet, man. Get real, man. And this is what Rose sent a message to Memphis on MLK Day today to do today too, man. This is what Rose got to say about Memphis, man.
Event title 5,000 Role Models, where we acknowledging the young leaders, the young kings, our young brothers. We got to empower the brothers. And while I'm speaking on this, our brothers in Memphis, I need y'all to know it's only one way to wisdom and wealth, and that's through each other. You understand? Through each other. Put the ski masks down, put the guns down. Let's embrace each other now. Let's show that love. Rest in peace to all our good brothers, man. I'm heading to an event title.
Sound like Dolph Killer snitched on Hernandez, and Hernandez snitched on Jook. The streets might see Gotti as the bad who funded it all. Nah, but then they were saying that Jook, I ain't even gonna, this is speculation. This is on the web. Somebody else said this. Where they were saying Jook, Lil Migo, and Black Youngster chipped in. So they gonna take the fall. And y'all say how disrespectful Black Youngster was, but Black Youngster ended up losing his brother. He lost his brother. Gotti lost his brother. Now, it's casualties of war. The line has been drawn. Like how the young boys talking about upping the score. Even when the other live the other day when I showed the video when the same day it happened, the dude that was out there, the people was riding around, they're playing Dolph in their car. Like I said, and then you see Stang G. The people in Memphis refer to Dolph as the king of Memphis. Dolph got a lot of love. Like Gotti may have more money, but Dolph got a lot of love in the community, bro. Yeah, shit. Angie ain't going back to Memphis no more. She was there that day. She ain't going back to Memphis no more. She's staying in LA. We going to New York, Atlanta. I ain't going to Memphis. $81 people in the building. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button if you ain't subscribed. Hit the super chat. Hit the cash app. Shout out to Bori. Shout out to Cocoa Bread Chris. They donated a little something tonight. Let's see if we got any more generous people out here, man. I'm going to show some love for the content that What's the Numbers is providing. It's your boy Batty Bill. Shout out to my bro Paul Rowe. Federal A. The Numbers Mob, Boogie Down Bronx. BH28 said Gotti gotta get low. The first attempt on Dolph, they left off 100 shots, but his whip was bulletproof. Black Youngster took credit. Man, they clipped both his brothers behind it. What would you do if someone killed your brother? No one is relaxing. It's street chess at this point. I mean, that's you. I mean, bro, it's like, all right, so then you got to look at it like that. You said something. But if you're wise, right, you could make an emotional decision right then and there that could fuck everything up. I mean, you're gonna have vengeance. You're gonna have vengeance. But there comes a point where you have to come to a point in your life where you gotta understand it. Because there's such thing as cause and effect. We all learned that in school. Like G. Wall said, education. Cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Big Jook. Rest in peace, young Dolph. 2 black brothers. You know what I'm saying? This is like the story of Cain and Abel, but we may not be blood, but it's brothers fighting against one another. Melanated people, where their DNA can be traced back to the origins of humanity. You know what I'm saying? You got Dr. King, man, who had a dream. Today's his holiday. But it's not really, I think the 20th is his birthday, for real, for real. But he died in Memphis in 1968 at the Lorraine Hotel. That's on the thumbnail. Kobe Irvin, appreciate that, God. It's my first super chat ever. Salute. Thank you. Thank you. But hip-hop homicide is wild. A lot of rappers' deaths with info we mostly never heard. 50 Cent did good shit with that show. I mean, look at this shit with Dolph, man. Look at this shit, bro. Dolph didn't deserve to go. How he went, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Memphis is just like that. Like, yo, Memphis on first 48. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you look at the per capita income and you look at the population in amongst like the violence and the crime statistics, man, shit. You see how, like, yo, I seen a vlog before. Gangsta Boo was riding. She ride with the strap. Like, people ride with the strap on them out in Memphis. Man. That shit is real, bro. See, they cleaning the land for them. Yeah. Haven't seen this such much setback since Tuka died. Dolph looked out for a lot of people and put people on in Memphis. I feel like Dolph was bigger in the city than Yo Gotti. Just my observation. Nobody in Gotti's family has spoke on this hit at all. But I can imagine it's been a CM. I mean, you want to go, we could go through like like all the CMG Instagrams. I can show some of the stories. Here you go. It's, this is how. Oh, okay. Back in 10. Second super chat ever. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. This is how some of the PRE artists is giving it up, man. Oh, it's Kenny Money, but like, and then a lot of the PRE artists was out of town. They wasn't nowhere. Like, all of them was somewhere else. They weren't in Memphis. That's crazy coincidental. All of them was somewhere else. And they wasn't in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That they was all like in other places this weekend. I mean, they might have been booked. Geek Glock definitely was booked. You know what I'm saying? I think I think one of them in jail. Big Great Moochie or whatever his name. You know? But see, Dolph was very entrepreneurial. Like, he was in the properties and shit. Dolph wasn't a dumb motherfucker, bro. Dolph was definitely intelligent. And he did it with the green thumb, you feel me? Something wrong with that. To mass graves and wars and prisons. Yeah, I mean, just think how much melanated blood is within the soils of America. If you look at what was done to the indigenous people that were here first. Look what was done to them. Like Malcolm said, they ain't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. You know what I'm saying? Look at what was done to the people. That's why I said the only thing that really moves the needle in America is violence. We ain't here talking about violence. Violence moves the needle. Fear. Violence perpetrates fear, anxiety. You got, if you from the streets, you done dealt with. I know real killers, bro, that don't give a fuck, my nigga. That you gotta be on point, but man, shit. He said, well, you all should be going to Africa. Somebody told me to leave the U.S. It's going to get worse. I mean, you got motherfuckers like Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and motherfuckers that's like 70-something years old, like making decisions for making decisions for the majority of the population that is probably 2 generations behind them. Come on, man. Yo, Gotti's not putting up no master plan, my nigga. His phones is tapped. Nigga, he's not doing nothing, nigga. That nigga's mourning. That nigga is mourning right now, bro. That nigga is mourning, son. That's what he doing. I can imagine losing my brother, bro. I couldn't imagine. That'll be like, I don't even want to think like that, bro. I don't even want to think like that. That my mom got to bury a child. No, I know people that have had those kind. I just like, listen, I cannot imagine that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes you gotta think, bro. You gotta think. You can't make irrational, emotional decisions that'll fucking send you back forever. Because like I said before, man, the most powerful thing you got on your side is time. And it's depending on how you use the time that you have. Because your time is numbered. You got a birth date and an ending date. He said they can't tap his thoughts. Yeah, but all right, boom. They can't. Definitely, he might be thinking, yo, pop, but who can you go to? You in LA. You hearing what's going on from your niggas in the street, but like you hearing shit, niggas ain't, it's like 7-Up. Who can you go to? You don't live in Memphis. Unless you gonna get some mercs, like some fucking dark web mercenary ex fucking Navy SEAL killer niggas. Come on, man. So when we gonna get some Vermont stories and where the heck is Poro? Poro, he'll be here either Tuesday or Thursday, one of the two. Entertainment, you a wild boy. But man, this shit is crazy, man. Gotta get it together, man. We gotta get it together. Nobody wants to be losing brothers. And mothers don't want to be burying sons or daughters. Like I said, I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't wish this kind of shit on my worst enemy, man. Like, but hey, sometimes you gotta bite the bullet, bro. You gotta bite the bullet. You gotta bite the bullet, bro. And he was lacking. Dudes do be moving loose out here. He was lacking, bro. He knew, like, but see, sometimes with that ego and pride get to your head, that you think like you invincible, and he was lacking because he ain't think it could happen to him, and it happened to him. He had one shooter with him, and that wasn't enough. I don't even know. Like I said, they say his mom wasn't there. I don't know. There's some people say his mom was there. Some people say the mom wasn't there. Like they were saying, like the shooters wouldn't give a fuck if the mom, like she would have got hit up too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, because when I heard that they was running towards the truck, and that's why he was like right outside the truck. Maybe the truck was bulletproof. I don't know, but it is what it is, man. He went out. He went out sad, bro. He went out sad, and it all could have been avoided because he didn't have to do this, bro. Because he didn't have to do this. If he wasn't on this type of time, then none of this would happen.
Some real nigga with a pussy in the middle, man. Y'all don't do that, man. Don't fuck with our legacy. So pussy right here, y'all. Two guys. So, man. Hey, y'all. I'm finna start a GoFundMe, man. Cause I know a lot of you rap niggas fucked up out here, man. Can't do no shows. Ain't save no money. So guess what? I'm gonna come say today. I'm gonna come pay you niggas rent if y'all got somewhere to stay. I'll pay your car note. I'll pay your jewelry note so you won't get repoed. You feel me? Whatever else you renting or leasing, I'm gonna pay that shit. I don't pay no.
That right there. That right there. Part of his demise. Old heads drilling this wild, crazy. Question is, will Gotti be at Jook funeral in person or over the Zoom chat instead? Ooh, but like I said, I mean, he's next to Kim. Russ his brother, like his father. No, you would have to be there in person, but it would be heavily secured. They know what they up against. Them niggas ain't gonna go do that, like unless you super brave. But this thing about, I'm gonna tell you, Memphis got a lot of shit, bro. Y'all remember the basketball player, his wife, and the other? That was crazy. Yo, Memphis got a lot of it. Be getting bodied out that motherfucker, man. The FBI gonna be at that fucking funeral, nigga. More than cops. The feds is gonna be there. That shit gonna be wired and taped and cameraed up. That's if they have it in Memphis. Lorenz and Wright. Lorenz and Wright was in Memphis. The other dude from what's that show? They used to come on. He was out there too, man. With the son that fucking got the son from the lady that got the restaurant in St. Louis. Crazy, man. Y'all been on here for a hour, 50 minutes, man. It's your boy Batty Bills, man. I'm about to sign out. They said Jook was really moving cocky, felt untouchable, and that's why he was lacking, and you know what happened. So you gotta move safe, move smart, move strategic. If you can afford it, be correct at all times, man. I'm not an Eagles fan anyway, so I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm a Jets fan. My team lost the first game of the year when Aaron Rodgers went down. So I'm just a spectator. I'm gambling now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put my money on the Ravens and the Niners. My sleeper is Green Bay because Jordan Love is looking good. Jair Alexander is looking real good too. Lions, definitely. Lions too. I like Sam Laporta. You know, Jared Goff got to show me more though. And you can never forget. You can never count out Pat, my homeboy. The Ravens. I want to see Lamar get the chip, man. He deserves it. You know what I'm saying? Lamar deserves a chip. But like I said, that's my little football spill. But be safe out here. Move strategic. Move smart. Know the people around you. Know what they're really around you for. You know what I'm saying? Why? Is it genuine? Sometimes you got to reevaluate friendships, associations. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can be associated with the wrong people that put you in fucked up situations. And on that note, man, be safe, be out. Shout out to Kobe Irving. Shout out to Mackinton. Shout out to Bori. Shout out to Cocoa Bread Chris for the super chats. I appreciate the stickers. And yo, what's the numbers, Mom? You already know. Shout out to Paul Rowe. Peace.